26,000 calls in just 1 week, overwhelming demand, and a short staff is creating a mess for the Department of Workforce Solutions and a headache for the unemployed. News 13's Katie Kim shows us the problem.
We've gotten several calls and emails to our newsroom from people complaining they waited hours, even days before they were helped. The state agency says it's working as fast as it can to fix the problem. For Nathan Olmstead, a single parent of 3 and full-time student, time is precious.
Between them going to school and me going to school, there's really no time for me to work in between there.
So Olmstead lives off unemployment benefits and financial aid, but he says getting his monthly paycheck and dealing with the Department of Workforce Solutions isn't easy.
Tell your call again later.
Sometimes it takes up to an hour just to get through to somebody, and then an additional hour to 2 hours of hold time.
At the start and end of every school semester, Olmstead spends hours on the phone to file his claim. Then he says it takes 2 to 6 weeks to get approved, leaving him without a steady flow of income for at least a month.
I've had to overdraw my bank account. I've had to pawn some items of mine just to get money to make it through.
Olmstead isn't alone. Thousands of New Mexicans needing unemployment benefits have been put on hold. Joy Forehand from Workforce Solutions says this time of year is especially busy.
We have some layoffs that happen seasonally in December, such as retail, bus drivers, things like that happen in December. In addition, we have the federal extensions that Congress passed and the president signed mid-December, so we're processing all of those as well.
The department upgraded to an automated 24-hour system with more phone lines last year. Forehand says at any given time, about 30 representatives field calls, but it isn't enough.
We do have some customer service representatives that have come in this week, and we're working on training them as soon as possible. We are also devoting any additional resources within the department for the call center.
Olmstead is hoping the improvements will change the current system. He's depending on Workforce Solutions for at least another year until he graduates.
It's a waiting game with them. It's just sit around and wait for them to get back to me.
Joy Forehand says Workforce Solutions is working closely with the new administration for more resources and support. Staff is also working overtime to handle the high volume of calls. Katie Kim, KRQE News 13.
Now, many of our viewers say they are still calling the older 841 numbers to reach Workforce Solutions. The state agency is encouraging people to call its toll-free number, that number 1-877-664-6984, which gets you through faster. Also, try dialing early in the morning when the call center opens around 7 and later in the week when the number of calls decrease.